What's going on, everybody? It's Michael Brock,
Brad McDaniel.
Can't Quit My Day Job podcast.
Good morning.
How are you all?
So it's a little different. We keep doing things a little different. It's always a little different. This morning we're heading out to the ranch.
Yep, tired.
Very tired.
Need coffee.
Yeah. We this one's gonna be a short one, but to follow up, we'll have a second part of the video. You guys can go and watch us working on Michael's car last night. So yeah, that's why we're tired.
Yeah, super tired. So anyways.
Yeah, anyways, what time did you guys end up getting done?
It's like 12 o'clock. It was like 11:30.
Fuck that. Yeah, no. I was already, I got home, and then I was like, alright, kids, go get in jammies. So they went and ran upstairs and got in jammies and shit. And I had to clean up all their toys and shit, so I still didn't even get to go straight to bed. So then I got them ready and all that shit.
That's why we look like death.
And we haven't had our coffee, no energy drinks, no nothing.
Yeah,
And
that's what it is. I just need coffee.
Yeah, I've been driving since 5. It's 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, I'm a little tired.
I was lucky I set my alarm later. I set a bunch of alarms and I didn't hear any of them except the later one. And I was like, wow.
Oh,
this is shitty. So yeah, I think we're gonna dive into some music. Is that what we're gonna talk about?
Let's talk about some music. So, what is your all-time favorite band? All-time favorite, like, if they never existed, it would probably bum you out.
Bum me out? Right? You gotta hit me with that.
I always hit you with the hard
I
one.
know, you always hit me with, I don't really
Well,
ever
okay,
have
fine.
favorite-
Go
I don't
ahead
ever
and
have
let's
favorites of
let's
anything.
ease it in. What type of music do
I
you
like punk rock.
That's it?
I love all kinds. I love all kinds of music, but I really love punk rock. You know, that's what suits me, and that's what I've been rocking out to since like forever, since I was younger. Punk rock, metal. I love rap and hip hop.
Have you been to any shows? Like punk rock shows? Didn't Jeeves used to take you to punk rock shows or something? He used to put you on his shoulders. He'd actually be able to wear his authentic Dead Kennedys clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, he had his no-flex gear. He's got his studs and his spikes. He used to teach me how to put patches on the vest and shit.
With dental floss.
Yeah.
So that way it
Yep.
didn't come off as easy.
Yup, he taught me how to dye my hair with food coloring and eggs, you know. Make that shit stand up, you know, if I want a gnarly ass mohawk or Liberty spikes. I used to do that. Not the eggs, no. I used to do that.
Nah, you guys would fucking get like Gorilla Glue and glue your hair together.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you gotta just get it down. But yeah, I like all kinds of music. It don't matter. You know, you can't discriminate against any kind of music.
Oh.
Music's way too good.
And then you hear me.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm gonna throw this in there because
What are you
music's way
doing?
too good.
Well, you know what? I have evolved. I will say that. I don't just go and fucking be like, oh, fuck this, I'm out. I do stay in my lane. I like staying with like metal music. It makes me happy. I do have an all-time favorite. That's In Flames.
Yeah.
You know, I could listen to them all day, every day. Like, I pretty much do listen to them on the way back from work. Whenever I'm driving back, I always put on In Flames because it's just something easy. I could listen to every single song.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're good. But I just can't imagine sticking to the same band forever and you know, in my ear.
Yeah.
Like, I always have to switch it up.
And that's where, like I say, I've evolved where there's times where I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll listen to some other stuff. So I'll listen to, like, old school rap. Not this new shit, but like...
Not the Molly shit?
Nah, like more like fucking... I don't want to say Tupac because that's cliche. And I don't really listen to a lot of... I like California.
You like that?
You know,
the most mainstream
the mainstream song. You know, like I'm like a pop girl when it comes to old school rap. Like I like the mainstream stuff, but I don't really like. I can't even think of one off the top of my head because it's like I don't go after it. I'll just put it on like remember we were sitting there having beers at the yard, and I was like, you had the boombox, and you're like, what should I put on? I was like, 80s rap. And you wouldn't expect that out of me, but I was like, I think I said 80s gangster rap, and I was just like, okay, we could chill with like some Bone Thugs and shit.
Dude.
So, you
gotta kick it to the West Coast.
I have
beats.
I have evolved, but yeah, I mainly stick with just metal.
Yeah.
That's just something to me. It just always has hit home for me. It's always just been something to relate to. You can move your feet fast and your hands fast.
Just aggressive and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's
Nothing wrong with that. If you like that, you like that.
Yeah. So, well, what concerts have you been to?
I've been to too many.
Too many?
Not even really that many. I think it's just a lot of just different people in my head. Like I've been to. I love like rockabilly and psychobilly too. So I'm all into that.
Oh, so that's any tattoo convention. That's a concert.
Right, exactly. I've been to Calabrese. We went to a few together, right? We went to a few.
Went to the Rockstar Mayhem Fest.
Okay, that's right. We went to that festival. Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. That was when we
need to do that again.
when we were walking around on the outside on the lawn, and they needed people for the pit. And the Rockstar girls were like, "Hey, you guys got pit passes?" And we're like, "No." And they're like, "You do now." And they gave us the wristbands.
Up in there.
And we went and saw fucking everyone up close, Godsmack and fucking.
Everyone posted those pictures of those are like old.
That's old. That's like 8-9 years ago.
Yeah, it's bad back.
That's a lifetime ago.
We went to Avenged Unfold and Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Alice Cooper fucking threw it down. And what else is that?
You've been to Warped Tour. I haven't gone to anything. I think we just went. I think that we just went to those two.
Yeah,
because you don't like the shit that I listen to, or you're too cheap.
Yeah, I don't like people. That's the thing. I don't like to sit around and fucking deal with a bunch of people.
See, like when I was younger, like when I was severely younger, like 18, 19, 20, when I first got my license, like I was like, I'm going to fucking concerts, and I went to concerts.
I know, you were always
all the time. Like I was taking fucking trips out to LA by myself, just going, and it was cool because like I would go to these metal concerts, and I was way smaller than I am now back then, and I would link up with the bikers. Like internally, like I know if I go to the bikers, no one's gonna fuck with me, and all I gotta do is make cool with the bikers. And it worked, because like at one show, this dude was like fucking in the pit, and I always stayed off to the side of the pit because I didn't want to get hit. And this dude was like eyeballing us, like he was just straight looking at people, like coming after them. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And this guy came around, and he was too aggressive, and everyone saw him like he was the asshole of the fucking pit. Yeah, like I was being a dickhead. And I was just like, what the fuck? And the bikers next to me, they're like, we don't like that type of shit. Like it was for Black Label Society. And they're like, nah, we don't fucking take too kind to that shit. So when that guy was circling, they were watching him, and they were timing him. And he fucking came around swinging. And these motherfuckers, like 3 of them, fucking pushed him and jumped on him. And they're like, you fucking knock your shit off. And they fucking punched him in the body, not in the face. They hit him in the body to fucking get him to calm down.
Should have hit his ass in the face.
No, but they didn't want to get kicked out. They wanted to see Children of Bodom with Black Label Society. So
Rebel without a cause.
They just roughed him up a little bit in the fucking pit, and they're just like, knock your shit off. And he knocked his shit off real quick.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not gonna get tackled by 3 burly hairy men again.
Yeah. It was just fucking, it was funny.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I mean, gotta stick with that little group, you know, especially if you're by yourself, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can't, like, when I say I did a lot, I saw Children of Bodom and In Flames, not together. I did see them once together at one venue.
And actually showed up together.
They were on the same ticket, but I've seen those guys, like, when I was younger, I would watch them every year. They would come out, I was at every single, I think I saw them, like, 7 times.
I know, that's crazy.
Like, it's insane how many times just those 2 bands, not including the Ozzy, fucking going to a Knotfest, Ozfest, all those other shit.
Yeah, that's insane. So just singularly them,
just those 2 alone, I went to each one of their shows 7 times each.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then you add in fucking, I saw Journey I saw Tom Petty. I've seen so many different fucking concerts, but there's a lot of cool shit that happens there.
And you're gonna be going to In Flames here pretty soon, hopefully.
Yeah, next month, hopefully. I gotta see how the schedule books up because it's on a Wednesday, so I gotta see what's up.
Hell yeah, that'd be cool.
So with that, guys, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We gotta go get our coffee, so at least now you'll know we'll have coffee when we come back. I got some more in me.
Yeah.
So-
Once I get coffee up,
We'll wake
I'll
up.
have some more in me.
Hey everyone, we're the Can't Quit My Day Job podcast.
We're over here at the ranch, and when we get thirsty, we pop open an Outlaw Energy. No compromising.
No stopping,
Always
always running. Outlaw Energy. Alright guys, so what I was going to talk about before the sun so rudely interrupted the video was about a time that I actually met my all-time favorite. Okay, so In Flames
Yeah.
is my tippity top of what I could their new stuff, old stuff, all of it in between. I could listen to it day in and day out.
I mean, they keep continuously putting out some great shit.
But I did have my number one before, and now it's a number two because I don't like their new stuff, and that is Children of Bodom. They're from Finland. It's a little death metal melodic band. They can kind of go hand in hand with In Flames, and that band, like, I got them tattooed on my on my right arm. I'm pointing on my left. I got their logo tattooed right here. I got their album cover right here, and I actually did get the opportunity to meet them twice. So I actually met the lead singer, Lexi Leho, one time. It was really cool because it was at that concert with Black Label Society where that guy got beat up.
Yeah.
I went and I was walking to my car. I got done with the concert and I was walking to my car and I was just like, all right, time to go home. And I think Black Label Society was the headliner. So Children of Bodom opened for Black Label Society. And so I watched half of the set, but then I was like, I'm good with leaving early because I had a long drive. I knew what I had ahead of me. And so I was like, I'm going to leave early. So I was walking out and I get to the parking structure and I look over and I see this fucking short dude. And I've seen this guy. Remember, I've been to this concert so many fucking times. I know the crew. So I've actually seen this guy multiple times and I'm like, oh, I fucking know this guy. Like, I don't personally know him, but I know this guy. And he has this Children of Bodom work shirt on. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I go and this is fucking a long time ago. This is like when the first smartphones came out. Like, it was not it's not what it is now. No, I had like a Droid Incredible.
Okay.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I do remember that.
So yeah, and I was like, hey man, like I got this tattoo and I didn't have the logo at the bottom, I just had the top part. And I was like, would you be able to just like take a picture of it and show it to the band? Like, I don't want to go and cause any trouble. I just want to go and just show them like I love them and all this. And the guy's like, nope, no can do. And I was like, cool, fair enough, guy. Have a good night. And I just walked away. And I was like, you know what? At least I talked to a crew member. I was stoked on that. And I ended up, he stopped me. He's like, hey. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I was like, what's up, man? He goes, all right, so don't fucking say nothing to nobody. And I was like, oh, okay, what's up? And he's like, go out, get out of the parking structure. You're going to go around the corner. You're going to see a bus. Go to the bus and stand in the front. I'll be right there. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I did exactly what he said. I walk over to the bus. I'm standing there. And then I realized that's where everyone knew that they were in the bus and I didn't. That's where all the people were, like all the fans, waiting for them to come out of the bus. And I was just like, okay, whatever. So I'm just standing there. And I thought this guy bullshit me. And then all of a sudden a Chrysler 300 just fucking zooms in and slams on the brakes. And the guy jumps out of the car. And I'm like, oh fuck, it's that dude. And he goes inside the bus. And I was like, okay, this is some bullshit. Like, why am I standing here so I can watch them walk out? Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. And then I see the guy open up the doors of the bus and come out, and he goes, where is he? And I can see him scanning, and he sees me, and we make eye contact, and he goes, you, come here. And he brought me into the bus, for a slight second, and then Alexi Lejo's like, no, we gotta go, and he says that out loud, and I'm like, oh shit. So I get off the bus, and his chick was like thrashed, like the chick that was with him was fucking wasted. He was like carrying her to the car.
Who,
Alexi Lejo's chick. So that's why he was like, we gotta go, because he didn't want to throw up on the bus. So he was like fucking kicking her off the bus, and the guy's like, show him your fucking arm. And so I pull up my sleeve and I show him my little arm, because it was small back then. And he's like, oh, that's fucking sick, man. And like, it was really cool. And I was like, can I get a picture? He's like, bro, I gotta deal with this shit, I'm so sorry. And he fucking took the chick to the Chrysler 300, and they fucking zoomed out.
Oh, damn.
But in the middle of all the commotion, the keyboard player, Warman, I don't remember his first name. They got Finnish names, but his last name is Warman. It's a fucking badass last name. He fucking slid right out the bus. Like, no one paid any mind to him. And it was so crazy, because it's like, he is just as talented.
He's like keyboard, right?
Yeah, he's the keyboard player. He's just as talented as the lead singer. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So I walk up to him and I went, hey man, you did fucking amazing last night, tonight. You know, I fucking love your guys' music. I love your side project and this, that, and the next thing. I shook his hand and all that, and I was just like, I just touched greatness like twice. Like I just walked home, or walked to my car like fucking stoked.
That's what's up. Yeah. That sounds like a pretty fucking legit night.
Yeah, it was fucking legit, because like I just went there just thinking I was gonna get nothing, and fucking met.
Ended up, yeah.
And then that night, actually, someone got murdered at Vaughn's. They covered.
Oh yeah.
That was that concert. So that concert, I was away, and my
potentially saved your life, maybe.
Yeah, that concert potentially saved my life, because I switched shifts with somebody so I could go to the concert, and it was on the news. Some dude was at the casino, and a gang member followed him to Vaughn's and blew his brains out right in front of the store. And my phone had so many missed calls and messages waiting for me when I got out, because everyone was freaking out, because they knew that I worked at the gas station.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
And it was at like 11 o'clock at night when it happened. And of course, I was fucking rocking out. Just fucking chilling.
Touch guys' hands.
Hold hands with bikers and stuff. So the other time I met them, it wasn't anything fancy. Just went and bought a fucking record and stood in line. First person in line.
The signing thing?
Yeah, I was at Knotfest last year, and I got there. I bought the newest record that they came out with, and they just signed it. But I was like, nah, mate, I got you guys here. You're signing everything. They signed the cover. They signed the actual record itself. They signed the white paper that the record's sleeved into. Like, I did it all.
That's what's up, though. I mean, it's cool meeting people that you're like super pumped on.
Yeah.
And hope that they're not going to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
You know, so that's cool.
And second time go around, they're kind of dickheads, because they weren't allowing any flash photography or anything like that. I'm like,
yeah, why are you here?
What the fuck, dude? I just paid like $25 for something I don't really want, because I don't like the new music. So I'm like, I don't really give a shit, but I'd rather have the picture.
Exactly. And I can't even take the goddamn picture.
Yeah. So
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Hell yeah.
So Michael,
I was thinking, was it we saw when we? I guess did we? Yeah, I think we met. I mean, that was pretty cool. It was random. We met Mitch Slugger from Suicide Silence, so that's pretty cool because he's not alive no more.
Did you say we?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, I was at Rockstar Man. I was doing it for that dude that used to work at Ralph's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Got a video with him.
Yeah, and he was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
He's a cool guy.
We waited in line just for that fucking kid. That kid that never even fucking talks to us anymore.
Oh no, but yeah, it does.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Then, cheers, Max.
Good on you, mate.
You know, hey, you follow me, you get a shout out.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna say his last name, but fuck that kid. He disappeared. I mean, he did do better stuff for himself.
Yeah, I think he went to like the Navy.
The Navy or the Air Force. He was in a higher ranked military.
Yeah.
And you know, we have a lot of respect for the people in the military, so. Yeah. I was thinking, because I like going and talk about this whole music thing, because that's one thing that we have always bonded on too, is you and I. was like you did go and appreciate the type of stuff that I listen to, and I kind of hated everything you listened to.
Exactly, yeah.
And so it's like we bonded on it because you were able to go and.
Well, because I like all kinds of music. Like I said, I like all kinds of music. So everything appeals to me if it's good. You know, if I think it hits me in a certain way. Like I'd say, I always switch to different music. Like I could be, just the other day, I told you I went from listening to, I think, country. I was listening to country music, and then I feel like some old school scene music.
Oh,
you know,
my God.
let's throw in some old school Warped Tour, Hawthorne Heights or whatever. And then I was like, fuck this, I want to listen to the Game. So then I just rocked out to the Game all the way up to my first stop.
Well, see, I could prove my evolution. I just thought about it right now because you were talking about how you the other day were doing your old school thing. Every Friday, what do you hear me doing? About 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. But
At 9:30 in the morning,
that's not by your choice.
No, it is my choice because I could have them. I could turn it down. There's a speaker right
Oh,
where I'm
that'd be
at.
fucked up.
No. Check it out. Okay, so let me go and explain. So I have an account in the middle of nowhere, basically, and it's a Mexican little shop. It's a meat market. Yeah, no, it's a legit meat market. So I got a little Mexican meat market that in the front they blast mariachi music and all that stuff, all Spanish stuff, but in the back they blast 80s, 90s, and early 2000s pop hits, and I fucking sing the shit out of those every week. And you know, like I don't hold back. We'll be on the phone and I'll just be like, oh dude, this is my jam right here, and I'll start being, I saw the sun, you know, whatever. Like it just fucking goes for it.
Yeah, but that's not different from you. I mean,
that is different.
No,
what are you talking about?
like
This is just shit that you can't even understand.
No, because you're all like, what is it? You know, wake me up before you go.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not
dude,
that far.
that song is a goddamn legend. No, but I was also bumping.
Jitterbug.
Yeah, that's the same song. But I was also, I was also fucking bumping Bruno Mars and shit too. That's not fucking in the same vein.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Bruno Mars. I mean,
Oh, come on. No, and then like 2 weeks ago, their fucking building caught on fire, and I got so upset that they didn't have the music on. And I told the electrician, I was like, I don't give a fuck about this building. Get the music back on.
as long as the music plays.
I was like, you guys have a week. Figure it out. And then I came back the next week, and the electrician was there, and I was like, oh no. And I walk. First thing I do, I didn't even pull the pallets down. I walk in. I go, where's the music? And the guy grabs this big ass 2x4, and he turns up the volume on the speaker, and the music's on.
Oh,
and I was like, okay, I could go to work now. Like I was
good.
I was like, man, I can't do 2 weeks in a row without having my 80s, 90s, and early 2000s pop music.
It's savage though.
Yeah.
You gotta rock out to the Jitterbug.
Jitterbug. I love that song.
Yeah. But yeah, music is awesome, man. I mean, it gets you through anything you're dealing with. I mean, you know, you're angry, you put on some Brett music, you know. You're sad, you know, you put a little scene music on or something.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go honky-tonkin', throw your country on.
Yeah.
And if you want to just run through the streets with your fucking Gap, put that gangster rap on.
You're stupid.
I mean, that's just where it's at.
So, all right, guys. Well, we're pulling up to the ranch, so it's time for us to get to actual work. We wanted to go and say thank you guys as always for coming through and in the clutch and watching us go and bullshit for time. I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes at a time. But make sure you stick around. We're gonna have the other episode follow this from last night. We want to have this be the intro, that be the outro. Yeah, stick around. It's gonna be, it's a good thing. We just bullshit with my with our brother.
Yeah.
I guess you want to say, however you want to explain it, but you'll see in the video. And we're just fucking working on Michael's car,
Trying to get shit done.
trying to get it done, and bullshitting and talking shit to each other, and trying to learn a little bit more about Tim.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's pretty much it. So yeah, you're gonna see daytime, nighttime in these videos.
Yeah, you're gonna see early morning and late.
Yeah, you're gonna see us fucked up in the morning. You're gonna see us
Fucked up at night. That's it. So, if you guys do have any comments, you know what to do. Section below. Make sure you like, tag, follow, subscribe, all that good jazz to keep us going. Because you guys don't even know. we get these fucking random things happen where we get our story shared by one person, and like one random person that we don't personally talk to every day.
Yeah.
And like I'll send him a screenshot or a text, or he'll send it to me, and we'll be like, it made it worth it. Because
just doing
this like
even the comments. I love seeing comments.
Oh, I love the comments too. But it's like, it's crazy because it's hard, but it's not hard. Because all we're doing is bullshitting, and we're just doing what we normally do.
No,
But we gotta also think like what's gonna be entertaining for you guys, and make sure that we're not gonna offend anybody or anything like that. We're trying to make sure we're family friendly with a little bit of bad words.
Yeah, we talk a lot of shit, but we gotta somewhat filter ourselves still.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's fucking awesome when you guys go and do reach out and say something. So you want to go and talk about a concert experience? Hit us up. Put it in the comment section below. Message us. We'll, we're more than happy to share everyone's bullshit stories.
And we go live on IG sometimes. If y'all want to go live sometime,
Oh yeah,
tag us in,
if you ever want to go live and schedule it up and say like, hey, I want to go live on this day, we could try to make it work. Yeah. Or you could get one of us. Fuck it.
Yeah, whatever.
We work together every goddamn day. I literally see this fucking ugly face 7 days a week.
So the luckiest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm jealous of him.
So
I don't have a mirror on me 24/7.
You're an idiot. But yeah. All right, guys. Have you noticed our outros are always forever?
Yeah,
it's always like a third of our fucking video is us saying goodbye. That's how hard it is to say goodbye to you guys.
Yeah, because we just want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe,
and understand. We love you.
He does. Hi, I'm Michael Brock with Can't Quit My Day Job podcast. And when I'm out here working on the ranch and I get thirsty, I like to murder my thirst with liquid death. What's happening, everybody? I'm Michael Brock.
Brett McDaniel.
This is the Can't Quit My Day Job podcast, and we're here with special guest
Timothy McDaniel, my brother. And his brother.
Yeah, and he is currently working on my POS car.
Yeah. Today we're just chilling. We filmed a commercial, getting the car fixed, had dinner. We're just doing it all.
Just hanging out.
Hanging out today. This is a good episode. Change of setting. We're doing it at night. Gonna go and work on some cars. Have the neighbors drive by. That's what we do.
Yeah, we did a little cool set today, and now letting Timmy do what he does best.
Fix everything.
Fucking go to town.
Fix my
I'll
shit.
just throw my shit all over the place.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, today, if you guys paid attention to the Instagram, we actually did film a commercial for Liquid Death Water Company. Go check them out. We'll put their link up in the section below. Yeah, it's mountain spring water, canned, 16.9 ounce cans.
Murder your thirst.
And they do it for a good cause. Plastic is destroying the ocean, and cans is the way to go. You can go and recycle the cans easier.
Save the dolphins and shit.
Something like that. But yeah, Tim is the proud owner of the hearse that Michael was able to go and get murdered in.
Yep, got murked out thanks to BM, Brad McDickhead.
Like that. Tim, you need any help with anything? Do you need my assistance?
At the current moment, Parva, we're all right.
Well, Tim, since you're the special guest here,
While you're working, tell a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm just an average Joe. I work just like all you other assholes.
making above average pay.
No. I'm actually kind of like a slave driver, so.
He's a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Jack off of all
I
trades.
think we can call him that.
Prison style.
Well, that too. Okay. You gotta be fully knowledgeable in everything.
Let's just go and tell you guys, his Monday through Friday is not mechanics. This is a hobby.
Yeah.
That he's
And
skilled at.
Yeah, and he knocks it out too. He gets it done.
Works on all of our cars.
Yeah, he's fixed my shit. Not just once, not twice.
Every time.
Let's just pretty much say that this car was built by Timothy.
This is no longer a Jap.
Yeah, it is.
It may be small still, but It's no longer foreign. It's got American built.
Assembled in America. There you go.
Made by an Irish. It's made by an Irish, so.
So it's halfway done.
Run on potatoes.
Fuck. Drinking 805. Compliments of Driver Appreciation Week.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a good day. So, Michael, how was your day? How was your week?
How was the week?
Yeah, why don't you fill in the customers on the week way?
The customer?
Hey, they're consuming us and we're consuming them.
All
Know what I
right.
mean?
It wasn't too bad, you know. We had some crazy stuff go down at work last. not
Some stuff we can't talk
yeah,
about.
no, not last week, but the week before. So we kind of just dialing in.
Oh, I thought you
making
were
sure
talking about
things are good.
Friday.
Oh.
Just in general, Friday was just a shit show.
No,
From-
none of that.
Oh, man. That was so.
Work was good though. What do you need?
I need a torque wrench.
This motherfucker.
I know.
We have one job.
At
He's
least
a
now,
gopher.
Let us fucking feel like we're appreciated over
I know.
here helping you.
Instead, we're
You're
literally
the one
like,
doing all the work.
it literally looks like, hey, Michael, you're in Riverside. Let me go and fucking come out and film a podcast with you, so I don't have to do it tomorrow.
Let me fucking help you somewhat.
Yeah, let Michael help you. I'll hold his beer.
Well, this is all like single person shit right here.
Stop it.
Like when we get to the stuff like when we have to decompress the spring and all that shit. I'll have you guys
Ooh,
know.
I could take off the other tire. I am a professional.
We'll definitely get you on there.
In my time.
Because I don't think Josh knows how, so we'll
Yeah,
kind of show him. You
hey,
have
I'll
to
say,
walk through
I'll
it.
say, hey son. I'll teach him.
You have to walk through it.
I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way because I can't use Tim's tools. I need a crowbar.
You need a crowbar?
Yeah. I pry the tires off.
So that whole part has to come off right there?
No, this is the new part going in.
What?
You
No,
already
that's
have
the new
on?
part.
Oh, no. That's
So
the
we're
bearing.
doing a wheel bearing.
Yeah. So he's got the bearing on.
Boom.
So we're doing a swap.
We're doing a bearing and we're doing the front struts. Because dude bro has been running on fucking shit for forever and his tires are wobbly.
Yeah.
They wear uneven.
I've been running that shit into the ground, guys.
Literally.
You know when you like look over on the freeway and some dickhead's tires just like jumping? Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
That was this guy.
Pretty much. Yep. When you see that guy that's on the side of the road that doesn't have a tire on at all, what up?
It's not just
I'm lucky I'm here talking to you guys right now.
Technically. It was actually, we were kind of worried about him coming out today.
I was a little worried.
Hey, I thought I actually was putting him in a coffin today.
I was more comfortable there than I have been
In the coffin.
in my car.
Oh, I thought you were in the coffin.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was more comfortable in the coffin than I
Yeah,
have
then
in my
in your car. Yeah, your car's a piece of shit.
We're making a swap. Swapping the fucking piso shit for the fucking new shit. I know we weren't supposed to cuss as much, but
That shit's
fuck
not.
Kyle.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. That guy's not here. Thank God.
So what I'm looking at right here is like a Rubik's Cube, but from NASA. Because when I look over here, my head starts to hurt. And that's usually what happens when I look at, well, like
Anything.
Rubik's Cubes. Anything.
From my angle, my video commentary, I just watched him
Christ.
fucking hit something for nothing. The chicks for free. You need to hold the thing, the part?
No, I'm just making sure that these. So these
tighten them?
wheel bearings. Yeah, I'm tightening them.
Oh.
So.
Making sure that don't fall off.
No, we really don't want this to fall off. These bolts back out, that's your tire, bro.
Nah, it's still connected to the other bolt.
It's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone's connected
Yeah,
to
it's
the
connected to
pelvic bone. Not Josh's though.
Josh's wheel fell off.
Josh fucked his hip up and his pelvic up.
But we love you, Josh.
No. He doesn't even, dude, he doesn't even watch it.
No, I know.
So fuck that guy.
So, Tim,
Yes.
why we have you down here? Explain to me how you gonna put the strut on now? Because now the strut's next,
Straight is
or
next.
because you're just gonna leave it like that for right now, right?
Yeah,
So it's all
just
put together.
loosen.
So
Yeah,
you
he's
have
not
to
gonna put it all the way back together.
So you have to compress it.
Yeah, you dummy.
So where's that tool?
Right behind your asshole.
Right behind the X.
You guys want a commercial? Pow! Here's gonna be a commercial. I don't know which one you're gonna get. You're gonna get either Outlaw Energy or Liquid Death.
Oh, y'all feel?
I can't believe he's dead.
Oh, I'm so thirsty.
Oh, let me murder that thirst with some Liquid Death. Liquid Death, murder your thirst. And we're back. See what I did there?
What's up?
Just
Didn't even go anywhere.
Just for fun, dude.
Changed our clothes quick.
Decided I'm just gonna put this back together. That way I can put the brake all back on, and then
Take the
still
strap
pull-
off?
Yeah, pull the strut
Would
out.
it be easier that way?
Well, I don't want to put a lot of tension onto your brake line.
So and then we don't even have to worry about connecting that again because you're connecting it right now. You're gonna connect that right now. You saying?
Correct. Like I've already.
Put it completely
Torque
back
that
together.
in. That's
Besides putting the tire back on.
God damn it! I need to put a little safety cap thing on. But yes, precise.
All right, Tim. So while we got you here as well, let's go ahead and just do the hard-hitting questions. What made you so goddamn fascinated in learning so much about fucking cars?
Yeah. Seriously.
Because this is I'll be real with everybody real quick. I'm going to stop you real quick, Tim.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
I'm going to ask you a
What
question,
stopped you?
but first let me explain to the people. Tim and I have been brothers for like, I don't know, 29 years.
Something like that.
He's been my brother
It was
all
whenever-
of my
It
life.
was whenever they adopted Brett.
Yeah. But, you know, we
They're nice
live,
like
we
that.
live about 15 minutes away, but Tim has this fucking jack of all trades skill. I, complete opposite. I could do basic stuff.
I could write on a piece of paper.
I could write on paper, I could back a truck up, and I could take a tire off. That's about it. And I could film a podcast from a cell phone. But all this fucking technical shit, this guy isn't the only shit that he does. He fucking works on computers, he can fucking tear a house apart, put it back together. So it's like, when I asked him these questions, this is like me legitimately asking because I've never asked these fucking questions. I've kind of like asked here and there different things, but I literally don't know what the fuck got him into cars. So Tim, with that, what made you so goddamn interested in cars?
Just grew up poor, you know. We didn't have a dad, so it was like you gotta fix your shit if it broke, or you didn't have it. Made it very easy to get the will to learn how to do this kind of shit, and to me it just comes natural, so it's not too bad.
That's a great answer. I like that answer. That was good.
You got any, has anything crazy happened while fixing the car? Like the fucking car
Any horror stories?
falling?
Because I've seen that show. What is it, 1,000 Ways to Die?
Oh,
And
yeah,
this
yeah.
motherfucker squished himself underneath the car on one
Spike
of those
TV.
episodes.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, shout out to Spike. I don't even think you guys are still around.
No, they're the Paramount Network.
No, well, fuck you guys. You're not getting sponsors. You're not sponsoring us. Except that one, anyways.
No way. Hey, don't cut that out, Brett.
Keep that shit in there.
That's some behind the scenes. This sounds like a loose episode. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
I was
Like,
gonna
it's a-
say, Brett's gonna have his work cut out for
You
him
get-
with all this editing.
You guys don't even know. Like, when we do these films, it's funny because I'll just be like, oh, we're going to cut right here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's start going again. This ain't getting cut. I like having the little
What do you
background.
need?
Motherfucker, brake drum. All you gotta say.
For those of you who are watching, this is not a brake drum,
No.
this is a brake rotor.
Boom. I've had to buy a few of those, so I'm familiar with them.
Yeah, fucking genius. I had brake. I had 50% of it right.
Well, there you go.
That's all
So, yeah.
that matters.
Anything crazy happen while working on a car?
No, not at all.
No? Nothing?
I make sure to make sure that the car is properly mounted and secured, so I'm not gonna fucking die. Cause I got kids, you know, and I got a day job that I gotta go to.
Stop it.
Can't quit your day job.
I'm not.
So this car right here just reminded me.
Might as well.
So we were standing. Michael and I were out at the hearse today. I was dressed in my suit. Michael was inside the coffin. We were doing some dry trials and bullshitting, and we had him propped up so that way we could get to work. We were waiting for Tim to go and get ready to film. And we were just chopping it up, and we're minding our own business. And all of a sudden, a fucking car came around the corner, and we could hear them. It's gravel behind us.
There's like 3 full in the front seat.
We could hear them coming. And so all of a sudden, we stop what we're doing, and we just look at them like, uh-oh. And they just watched us as they drove by and just stared. And then we were like, just started waving.
Yeah, so Tim's house is now the
Haunted mansion.
Yeah.
'Cause
he's the
everyone's
new
like, what the
he's
fuck?
the new crypt keeper. They're like, that's the tales from the crypt house.
Yeah, because there's a fucking hearse out
The
front
Cryptoville.
with 2 dudes going and getting inside it.
The Undertaker was taking me away.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. It's on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's also going to be in one of these commercials. So.
Yeah. So
You'll see it.
definitely don't want to miss that.
Yeah. That's fun.
Question, Tim.
What's that?
I see a wire coming out of your truck. What's the deal on that?
He's just charging the batteries, making sure it don't die. Don't ask stupid questions. Ask for good questions.
Joshua.
That is true.
Oh, see, look at you do know shit.
No, that's called fucking being poor and not being able to buy
But
another
it's connected
battery.
to his house this time, and not somebody else's.
No. See, the wire actually goes around into the neighbors.
To the neighbor down the way.
Yeah.
Tim sits on 100-acre land, so that wire's got to be real long.
Yeah, I feel that. Do you have any crazy funny shit that you've done in your life that you almost died?
That almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're younger.
We're getting into the Halloween season, so yeah.
What does that even mean? I don't know.
What do you mean? I'm asking if you almost died once doing something stupid.
You crashed on a bike?
I did. Yeah, one time I was on my learner's permit still. And I bought I had a Kawasaki Ninja 2003 ZX6R. I bought it wrecked. The guy got brake checked and totaled the bike. So then I rebuilt the bike, just got it painted, and my buddy goes, hey, let's go up 74 because it's biker weekend. So I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Well, this guy was a professional racer, and so we burn up the mountain doing like 120, 130, throwing the bikes over. Scary as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Especially being on a learner's permit and only riding for a couple days at the time. And so we went up there, had some lunch, and I was like, fuck yeah, it's bikers weekend. I got a freaking bike that can pull a wheelie like nobody's business. Let's dance, let's go. Well, I was a squid, didn't really know what I was doing. So I goosed the throttle, I didn't pull the tire up enough, and so it's barely contacting the ground, I got speed wobbles. So then I freak out, I lit off the throttle, and that shit dumped me. Just threw me straight to the ground. And yeah, luckily nobody got hurt. I mean, I got some road rash, but
But you had your gear on.
I was wearing Dickies like a dumbass.
Oh,
Do
okay.
not wear Dickies while you're
So
riding
no
a
gear.
motorcycle. No. I had a rider jacket, that's it.
I remember that.
And of course a helmet, so I'm not dumb shit.
You
But
guys gotta have a helmet.
showing off turned into putting my ass on the ground. So, if you ride a motorcycle, treat it right. Because if you don't treat it right, it won't treat you right.
You know what, Tim? What would probably saved your life? If you would have took the defensive Honda riding course like Michael and I did.
Yes, we did, bro.
We're the only people here that's taken that course. Oh no, Tim took it.
Yeah, no, I
After
took the rider
After the
safety.
class.
After the fact.
No, I
go.
took the rider safety course before.
Oh, then you're a dummy.
I
You're a
literally-
dummy.
I literally wrecked the day before I went to the DMV and handed them my permit with my certificate of completions and shit. And they're like, oh, what happened? And I was like, oh, I dropped my bike. And they had to give me my license right there.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took that course. Ask us if we have our M1. Nope.
Still sitting on it.
California is a
Bunch of assholes.
is a shitty state sometimes, and now in order for us to get our M1, we got to take our Class C, our general knowledge for our Class A, air brakes for our Class A, combination for our Class A, plus the M1.
Yep.
And then when we go and renew our license, we got to take the Class C, the general knowledge, air brakes, combination, and the M1. So it's like, fuck it, we'll get dirt bikes down the road.
it's a stack long.
Yeah. We can't.
It's a process.
We can't be doing those tests, man.
Yes.
Those Class A tests were already hard.
Those Class C tests were hard.
Dude, straight up, like, a lot of it has changed.
Well, dude, What's the fine for leaving your dog in your car when you go to the grocery store?
Who gives a shit?
Why?
Fuck the dog.
The fuck, Tim? Why do I have to answer that question?
I'm in the frame.
It's all good.
Yeah, you're the main character.
Hey, you're the special guest. We're doing all the talking. You're doing all the working.
I need a fucking 18 wrench, but I think Jeremy lost it. Shout out to
Dickhead.
J-Dog.
You have all these tools here. Timmy!
I do.
If you should have told me, I would have brought my 18.
Is that like the one tool you have?
No. I would have brought you, like, fucking vice grips.
Oh, wait. Is that the only tool that you have of mine at your house?
Oh, that reminds me.
You should tell him about that.
Dude, this
Wait,
guy.
what?
So Tim, back at my old house,
Uh-huh.
Tim would go and come work on it sometimes
Yeah.
and help me out. And he would leave shit. I just threw it in the toolbox. That shit, or not even. When I say a toolbox, it's not like one of the red fucking. No, it was a box, like a cardboard box.
Oh my
And I
god.
just throw everything in the cardboard box. Like it had like loose screws and we actually sorted it out. So Tim, if you want to come through, Ashley has it in her toolbox. Any tools that might be yours. We went through the garage the other day and sorted everything out nice and neat. But yeah, no, I had like 3 boxes of cardboard boxes of toolboxes. And I look like a goddamn mechanic with all my tools. Thanks to Tim.
The tools were all clean too. You can tell which one were Tim's because they were the ones dirty.
Yeah. Nah, you can tell which ones are Tim's because they weren't Husky or Walmart brand.
Good
Stanley.
job for that. Really can't find the 18, huh?
No.
Just use a crescent wrench.
Yeah.
You can't fit it in there.
That's what she said.
Great. We're gonna have to go down to AutoZone and get an 18. They're gonna be like, come on, dickheads.
They're like, get with the program.
An 18.
We found an 18. We're back in business, guys.
Here we are. Is that a piece of shit to fucking work on?
This is the bitch, yeah.
You're probably only gonna be able to get one side done today, huh?
Wow. That thing's such a bitch that it actually just broke. Like Craftsman fucking. Now I need to find another 18. No, we're gonna get both of them done.
You still gotta put that part in?
That bearing fucking, you got that on quick, huh?
Yeah, bearing's usually the hardest thing. But you've got that the fucking linkage right there that holds onto the strut and the sway bar.
I have an idea. Wait, does it have to be a socket wrench or could it be a wrench?
A wrench would be
Why
actually
don't you just
better.
go and use a 19 with a quarter?
Thought about that. I did think about that, but it still can strip it. It's like, well, it's a tight ass area. Look at where it has to go.
Yeah, no, but all you gotta do is just at least get it fucking started cranking, and all you have to do is break the seal. We can add this back in. Me talking like I know what I'm talking about.
So I feel that.
So yeah, you're coming up with this genius idea of him using a 19 quarter, not a quarter wrench, like an actual
Actual
25-cent piece.
Like a good old George Washington.
You got a quarter in there?
You got a quarter? Don't fucking slam the door.
Sure.
Whole fucking thing was all for that. I want everyone to realize that Tim is the genius when it comes to fixing shit, and I am the redneck because this is not the first time I've come up with a dumbass idea, and he's actually gone through with
Yeah,
it.
but I don't know if it's gonna fit. But we could try.
College try.
And what are you doing here, Tim?
Removing the sway bar linkage.
With a quarter.
I might need a dime.
Well, that's just too rich for my blood.
Just ask Jeeves.
Jeeves! Yeah! We've done. We're all here, Jeeves. Here you go. Thanks, Jeeves. Dime, guys. Thanks, Jeeves. Jeeves is my butler. Well, it was my butler. He got fired a long time ago.
Micah grew up thinking it was his dad.
We don't talk about that.
Which part?
Did it work?
No, I can't get it. Can't get the wrench in far enough.
You need a penny.
No, that was just as tight as you go.
Well, that's weird because penny's less money.
Why don't you clean up some of that gunk?
It's not the gunk. skunk's supposed to help leave that shit up.
Why don't you use the backside of it? With why don't you put some tape on it? That's how to make it bigger. You know what I mean? Throw some
plumber's tape.
Get some electrical tape and
Yeah, there you go.
and then fucking make it a little bit bigger. Dude, I come up with the goddamn genius ideas. Don't play me for a fool.
It's too much play.
Put a quarter in it. Why don't you go and put some caulking in it?
Keep your cock off.
We got a lot of caulk at the ranch.
Actually, dude, if you put like, what if you grab like a 20 and you put a thin layer of caulk on
Couple
it and let
rubber
it
bands
dry?
on it.
Huh?
Couple rubber bands on it.
Which part are you talking about? We talking longevity or are we talking?
Well, I'm still talking about the bolt. What are you talking about?
I was talking about my bolt. My bolt. He's gonna try
Yeah,
using the 19 with an impact wrench.
Actually, 3/4.
That's what I said.
That's very.
All right, I think it's good. Story time.
Story time.
Story time. Tim, you wanna hear a story?
Yes.
Michael, which one do you wanna go with?
Well, what does it involve?
I think it's a near-death experience.
Near-death?
Oh, you know what? No, let's go and stay in the vehicle. Actually, yeah, I can do a near-death experience from when I was a kid.
Tim?
No. With me. Well, actually, I do have a near-death experience with Tim, but he's gonna deny it and say it wasn't near-death, but it was near-death. I'll go and do that one first. So, one time when our older brother was in college, Tim was working on his Toyota 4Runner, and he fixed it, and we had to drive it back out to Long Beach to Brian, and Tim was like, "Hey, you know it'd be fun is if you guys came with me." And we're like, "Okay." And so it was Timothy, myself, and our Jeremy, and I think Daniel might have been there. I'm not sure if Daniel was there or not, but it was a bunch of us, and we jump into the 4Runner, and we go to Edom Hill. And Tim's like,
that was not.
"Oh, okay, see, yeah, it wasn't a near death."
Okay,
Tim was driving?
Tim was driving.
Yeah,
It
wasn't
was
near death.
kind of near death.
So
Go ahead.
we're going up to this big ass dirt hill 4x at night, and Tim was going, and we were having fun. It was a good time, and then we got to like this. We were going up to on the side of the mountain,
We got to the tip of it.
and then the fucking truck started sliding sideways.
Sideways.
No.
Not downwards, sideways. So he's like, "Fucking lean to the side!" So he's telling us to lean to the side so keep it from tipping over. We had to all of our weight to the passenger side. So that way he could fucking...
Sketchy.
And then it started to catch. The weight helped to keep it down. And then he was able to get traction and actually pull out of it. So we didn't actually tip over.
Just
but-
go down it.
We
Our
just...
assholes were puckering. We were
Dude.
gay for about 5 minutes right there.
Dude. And he was just like, "That never happened." But who would know, 10, 15 years later, we'd do a podcast and talk about it.
Yeah, see? Look at that. That's why it's nice to always have those memories up there.
Hey everybody, I'm Brett McDaniel with the Can't Quit My Day Job podcast. When I'm out here at the ranch, I like to murder my thirst with liquid death. Alright guys, so we're fast forwarding. We had to go and make a little bit of noise, so we wanted to go and cut it out. You guys don't need that in your life. We don't need that in our life. So we took a quick commercial break. And Tim,
What's
in
that?
closing, do you have anything you want the fans to know on this episode of Can't Quit My Day Job podcast? Because you will be on more future episodes, so I'm not really tripping.
Just, don't give up. Don't give up. If you start to give up, be like Josh and fly away.
John, fuck
Love
it.
Josh.
Yeah, he don't watch it.
I know, he doesn't watch it.
If he does watch it, shout out. If not, fuck you.
Well, now he
Shout
has a
out.
reason to watch it.
That's right. Shout out to Josh, the boy who thinks he can fly.
We got Michael Jordan.
Well, alright, everybody.
That being said, this is Brett McDaniel
Michael Brock.
signing out.
Can't quit my day job.
Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, tag a friend, comment in the section below. All the same shit that we say at the end of every episode. And yeah, Michael, Fuck it.
Last words?
You got any last words?
I just want to say thank you everyone for just tuning in. It was a little split action. You got us in the day, you got us at night. A little bit of
This, a little bit.
yeah, pretty much a little bit of driving, a little bit of working on getting the fucking vehicle to drive.
If there's anyone want to go and be an interviewee, be on the show, hit us up, let us know. Message, comment, all that.
Subscribe to our channel. New videos every Wednesday.
Trailers on Monday, sometimes Sunday.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
You need a drink.
Oh, you need a what?
A drink.
You need a drink? Why don't you murder that thirst with some liquid death? Drink!
Can I have some?
Daisy,
I want some.
murder your thirst with some liquid death.
It's just water.